If you know how time moves at Madison, you're familiar with how a year can really fly by. We're always moving, always growing, and always impacting lives. Our alums can tell you how quickly 4 years can fly by, but let's take a peek at the most recent. Here we go. In August, our campus was once again flooded with new students. 4,300 new Dukes fell in love with JMU. Another beginning also took place for 2 buildings on campus. The new Duke Hall opened to students, and so did the state-of-the-art Student Success Center, a hub for student services and offices, plus another coffee spot. Newman Lake got a makeover.
A new hub for the College of Health and Behavioral Studies is in progress.
UREC is expanding, and an apartment-style residence hall opens in August. Even the football team has changed this year. Our new coach, Everett Withers, has already made an impact on the program. The heavily attended homecoming and family weekend games yielded 2 great wins for the team, and we even made it to the first round of the FCS playoffs. Go Dukes! Last fall, business students were recognized by Google as global winners of the Online Marketing Challenge. One of our nursing students was named Student Nurse of the Year in Virginia, and a number of student entrepreneurs pitched their concepts at the first ICCE event, promoting innovation, collaboration, creativity, and entrepreneurship. We're hoping to make even more innovative ideas a reality. The first ever Madison Trust event took place in the fall. 20 donors and 12 teams of students, faculty, and staff shared a room to allow ideas to collide with funding.
One of the 11 funded programs, Winning with Money, took place the following spring thanks to donors.
It will serve as a financial literacy tool for students and alums for years to come. Seeing friends this engaged in what JMU is doing is very exciting, especially as President Alger launched the Madison Plan last fall. This strategic plan was shared with all friends of JMU and lays out the future direction of our university. President Alger even took time to speak in a number of cities about this exciting road ahead. We know there are many players helping to support this strategic vision for the university, and we're happy to bring a new group on board. Women for Madison was launched this year, and it's helping to keep women involved in the progress of JMU.
More players contributing to JMU's growth are GJ and Heather Hart. GJ is a JMU alumnus and CEO of California Pizza Kitchen. This March, he and his spouse Heather announced a $3+ million gift to name our School of Hospitality, Sport, and Recreation Management.
This is Madison's first ever school naming. Another first for JMU is the Valley Scholars Program. This endeavor is funded by donors and will allow local students the opportunity to call JMU home 10 years from now. They're on their way to becoming Dukes. The Furious Flower Poetry Conference returned to campus this past fall. This nationally recognized event only happens once a decade. The MRDs traveled overseas to play in the Vatican's New Year's Day parade. Women's soccer celebrated their 25th year, and women's basketball hit 1,000 wins in program history. They even topped their season off with a CAA championship. 26 alternative spring break trips left Harrisonburg to make an impact on communities around the country and world. Shortly after, our day of service, the big event, brought more than 600 students and 300 alums together to give back to local communities. Maddie-Palooza celebrated its 5th year. Relay for Life raised over $200,000. SGA turned 100. The Centennial Scholars Program celebrated its 10th year, and Carrier Library turned 75. The Madison Vision Series brought 6 speakers to campus this year. Each one enlightened our students with big ideas related to our nation's history. Staying up to date with these events and other JMU stories has become even more accessible thanks to the launch of the new Madison app, which became available this spring. This digital magazine will benefit all friends of the university. After receiving 22,550 student applications, campus was buzzing again this spring for choices. It's at this point we realized how our university is still growing and creating Madison experiences every year. And as new students are making the decision to call JMU home, our December and May graduates are saying goodbye. More than 4,400 new graduates are building careers and making change happen in the world. As we do for all of our students and alums, we wish the class of 2015 our very best. It's amazing how time can fly by. But it's even more amazing to see what we can accomplish in a year. These highlights and events are just the tip of the iceberg for Madison. Big things are happening at JMU every day, and they always will. Thank you for being a part of our history.